guys, Average Gamer 26 here, and today I'm going to start a new series on how to create a YouTube channel, because I got a request from my friend on how to do it. And so we are going to, in this episode, I'm going to show you the different ways you can record your videos. So, first one is, if you have an AMD card that is above some certain thing, may not even be, I don't know if it matters as much, but one thing I just figured out I like more about this is you can record anything, but with Nvidia Shadowplay you have to, as you guys can see right here, supported game is required to use it. So if you're doing something like this, you can't really use that. But I think most people would be recording games, and yeah, but that's just one benefit of Crimson, or Radeon Relive, sorry. One problem is it's not completely, it's in beta, sort of, I guess, but I'm not sure if it is. But it is it's good. I'm glad they finally added it, like Nvidia Shadowplay, and it truthfully has more features, and it's easier to navigate because there's an actual app instead. Nvidia Shadowplay, and sorry I don't have Radeon Relive with me because that's on my desktop. On my laptop, you have, for that, I mean, you can go to settings, but recordings, all you gotta do here is that, and then broadcast, you can, that is pretty useful. Last time I was doing it on the New York one, so if I stream again this weekend, I will do it on an Atlanta server, because that'll work. But you can also customize even more, 2160p, but I don't have that monitor, all the way down to 360, 4K all the way down to 360p, you can go up to 60 FPS, you can go up to 50 megabytes per second, they have presets already done. For broadcasting, I have it at 30 FPS, I'll set it to 5, but, 4 actually, and 720p, I could do 1440p maybe, and I do it to YouTube, because that's where everyone that's where all my subscribers are. I don't have a Twitch account and don't stream on there, don't plan on it either. So yeah, there's that. But Radeon Relive, yeah, up to 3% impact to average frames per second while recording in World of Warcraft. I've never played that game. Battlefield 1, I do play, and 4% impact, that's really good because it's a pretty taxing game, and I think I'm gonna make some Battlefield 1 this weekend, because I gotta start. Haven't uploaded in a month. Well, I uploaded the fireworks today from 4th of July, but I gotta get doing. But here is the in-app display, and it's pretty good. So there's instant replay up to 1 hour, one-click record, stream, screenshot, which is really useful. Then custom hotkey, you can change all the hotkeys if they interfere with something, but custom overlay, what's this? Yeah, I don't know that part. So then features and details. Yeah, it's free. All you have to do is buy a $100 graphics card, and boom, you can stream, or you can do HVEC at 1440p 30 FPS. Or if you want to spend, I think it's, probably 180. I don't know what the 570 runs for now. They're probably $500 or $600, but these all go up to 2160p 30 FPS, which I guess sadly that's all they have right now. And I've heard streaming from a Linus Tech Tip video, AMD's just looks like crap. But personally, streaming I think always looks like crap. But AMD, the 560's cheaper than the 1050 Ti, because I don't know, I guess it just is. The 1050 Ti is more powerful, but it's like 150. 560s, I bought one for my Mac Pro. It's usually, $110. So that's Radeon Relive. Shadowplay, I showed you guys some, but you can do 2160p or 4K at 60 frames a second, as you can see. And it has about the same frame drop. You can broadcast to a lot of things. 4K screenshots, all you have to do is download it. And there are actually some pretty, bad system requirements, so they don't run, it's not as, actually I guess it is more diverse, but you probably can run it on, what do you call it, on, it's like 7000 series, and then 200, well, actually I know you can, because I have a 300 series, 380, two 380s, and they work fine, but this, so this can't, so 600M, 500, and 400M, they don't record or stream, neither do these or these. Those look really old. But these, the 1080s and all, but, alright, 700M. I had a 750M in my old laptop that my brother now has, and it does not work with Shadowplay. 1050 Ti does, I know that. 900 series, I know 7 desktop cards, they work. I know 600 series, I think that's all though, yeah. 600 series also, you need that driver, and then you need an i3 2100 4 gig, and then Windows 7, 8, or 10. And recommended, is 5 gigahertz or Ethernet, preferably Ethernet for sure. But you can only do DirectX 9 in full screen. Oh, I didn't know that. So GPU, no. Oh, that's yes. Who cares about that? So yeah, this has been out for a lot longer. That's for sure. Here's one thing you guys should know. AMD file sizes are not that big, but what do you call it? Nvidia Shadowplay sizes, they're pretty big. I recorded 15-minute video, and it was 5 or 6 gig, or it was 7 actually. It was gigantic. Alright, so on to the next one is Open Broadcaster Software Studio, which it's pretty taxing, especially when you're playing games. I'm using it right now at 50 FPS, 1440p, and let's go to Task Manager. And it only is using 6%. Okay. It's recording, right? Yeah, I've been recording for 9 minutes, but so I guess on my desktop I have a i5 4690K overclocked to 4 gigahertz, and I guess it I don't know, it just doesn't like to work with this. So I either use the oh yeah, I should also talk about that, but this one, it's open source, you can do a lot, it is free and awesome. You can have a lot of, chroma key, you can have face cam and change the size, you can make it dark, there's just a lot of stuff, and yeah, then you can stream, very popular streaming software. You get it for Windows 7 or up, OS X 10.9 and up, and Linux and up. And it's just very popular. You can also get Classic, which I used to use because it didn't use nearly as much CPU processing power, but I stopped because it just broke and they don't update it anymore, I'm fairly certain. So on to the next one is Bandicam. Don't get it. Unless you buy it, then I think it is actually fairly good. I've never bought it. So, I don't know, but free, the full version is, is $40. Or if you want to get it for 2, is $60. But it can do 4K up to 144 FPS, which is insane. Obviously, you'd need a very powerful CPU with, a lot of cores probably. I don't know. You might be able to do it with an i7 7700K or 6700, but, I don't know. In screen recording, it does AVI or MP4. MP4, they're both very popular, MP4 even more. And then, this is one thing I saw which is pretty cool. It allows you to record an external video device, such as webcam, Xbox, PlayStation, smartphone, whatever that is, a TV, I guess. And if I ever, get bigger, then I would do that instead of streaming, because that is actually pretty cool. But yeah, but you have a watermark. I've seen people record with it. You have a watermark when you get the free version, and it isn't nearly as good, and I think there's a max of it's either 3 or 5 minutes. I don't know the most about it, but yeah, they don't tell you about it until you download it. And then the last one is Windows recording software. Yes, this is a game. Which you can record anything if it thinks it's a game. And what you do is you first press the Windows button, keep holding it down, then press G. Or if you have an Xbox controller, you press the Xbox home button and it brings it up. So, let's get this back up. And you need to have an eligible computer, which, yeah, there's a kind of downside, but I haven't noticed any drop in frames or anything really. I used it the other day on, I think it was Black Wake, or it was Rust, I don't know, but worked flawlessly, records at 1080p, 30 FPS, or no, it wasn't that, it was Forza 6, running at all high settings, and 1080p, solid 60 FPS, with that, because I'm having problems with Radeon Relive right now, don't know why or what's happening. It's just not working very well. But can't move it. This though, you can record games in the background up to 10 minutes. I don't use that. Shows timer, max length. If I ever use it, I want it to be. Sadly, max time is only 2 hours, but that should be plenty. And another thing is, I don't think you can stream. But that's alright. And you can change all these, hotkeys. Then you can change audio. And so you just hit that or Windows Alt R. Then this is record that. Then there's a screenshot. Then you can go to the Xbox app. So that it shows for me pretty much no lag at all. But as far as most versatile, I'd say it's OBS. It's just good, you can do a lot of stuff with it, chroma key and all that. Radeon Relive, it's good for streaming and recording. Same with Shadowplay, just can't record what I'm doing right now, which, if that sucks for you, I guess get Open Broadcaster software, but there are these are just the main ones, but this is kind of taxing. Classic isn't, and if you can get it to work, then do it, but, and it, isn't laggy, or you can turn down settings. Bandicam, last resort, I highly suggest not using it if you get the free version. Full version, you're going to have to watch another video about it, but it seems to be pretty good. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good day, and be prepared to figure out how to stream from your Xbox, or record your Xbox in the next video, and have a good day.